Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, that bass. No trouble. Mom, I'm bored.
Oh, how many times do you hear this, especially with summer coming around?
Yeah.
I cannot stand it. So Taffy Henderson's here to rescue all of us. She's the child care resource and referral manager from Rainbow Fleet. And you have some fun yet educational things to answer that "Mom, I'm bored" question, right?
That's right. This is called a root viewer, and we've been working with a group of child care providers and talking a lot about gardening with children lately. This has everything you need inside to grow carrots, onions, and radishes.
And root viewer, because you can see it all happening.
Right,
That's
exactly.
So neat.
And so inside, you have these little tablets, compressed tablets, and these are called peat pellets. And you don't have to add any soil.
Delicious. They look great.
Yeah.
So when you do the peat pellets, what do you do? You put the seeds on there and then water, or how does that work?
You put the peat pellets in and add water, and then when it expands, it looks like this.
Oh, that's great.
And then you just put the seeds in. And we've had this one up in the window at Rainbow Fleet in our model classroom for a few weeks, and we've already started to see radishes on this side.
Yeah, I'm gonna show this side.
Yeah,
because there's
and
a
the cool
great-
thing is when you plant, when you garden outside, you can only see what's going on under the soil. But with this, you can see the whole root system, and it's a really great way to teach basic science.
Indeed, and now, and also probably teach a little bit of patience too. You're like, hey, look, it takes a little bit of nurturing and kind of gives them. It's better than a dog because we're actually getting
Right.
something out of this in some cases. But from this. Obviously, we're learning about life and that sort of thing. But what other elements are they learning when they do these projects?
Well, they're learning science skills, and when in this day and age with all the technology, practical things like this, where it really makes them think, critical thinking, problem solving, cause and effect, all of those things are great. When
And
you
consistent
garden with
care,
children.
you know, do you have to water it? I mean, you have to, keep it up.
Yes, and
Nurture.
and children have a responsibility,
Yes.
and they love that. They love a job, and they love to see the fruits of their labor. So they can plant this, and they
Fruits
they
or
get
vegetables
so-
of their labels.
Fruits and vegetables of their labors, absolutely, and they love to see it come up and see the final product. They get so excited.
Now, what is this?
These are different ways to do gardening, just simple, inexpensive ways. This is just a paper towel, a wet paper towel inside of a Ziploc baggie, and you just put some I put lima beans in this, but you can put flower seeds or whatever, and just tape it to the inside of a sunny window, and they will sprout.
So you just tape it right on the window.
You don't have to have the
is
root
cool.
viewer, or you can do just a clear plastic cup. Will give you the same effect as the root
So when
viewer.
this starts sprouting, what do you want to do with it? You want to plant it then?
You can, or you can just demonstrate how the roots look and what happens when it sprouts, and that's a science
Now-
lesson.
Oh, I love that.
Now, Taffy, you ever been in my my pantry? My potatoes do the same thing sometimes. But that is you can really
That
teach
would-
them from that as well, right?
Absolutely.
Maybe if they're in a room that or a place that doesn't get a lot of light, you can give them a potato and
And
watch them
Right.
grow.
real quickly, I love the little kids tool
yeah.
set because it's for small hands.
Yes, and they're great just to add to the experience and make it fun, and it's a great way to get them outdoors and enjoying the nature and getting their hands in the dirt.
Yeah.
And
Do you have these at Rainbow Fleet, or?
we have a program called Healthy Bodies, Healthy Minds, and we give these tools to child care providers and teach them how to teach the
This
children
is great.
different
Wonderful.
healthy activities.
Indeed. All right, and then they can eat the carrots when they're done as well.
So
I love
no
that
more
idea.
"Mom, I'm bored."
Yes, and you can really learn a whole lot just by watching, these kind of vegetables grow. And if you want help, any kind of help when it comes to child care and parenting, Rainbow Fleet is their number to call in Oklahoma City, 405-525-3111. They're back every other week with more expert advice for parents who are raising Oklahoma.
They also have a number for those who speak Spanish. It's 405-525-8783. And Taffy, thank you so much.
Taffy, it's fun.
We are about